In this presentation, we'll explore sequence connectors like first, then, finally, and conjunctions like and, but, because. You'll learn how they work, when to use them, and how they make your speech clearer, more logical, and easier to follow. Let's dive in and discover how to turn simple sentences into connected, meaningful communication. First of all, what are sequence connectors? They are a series of words that help you organize ideas in chronological order in order to carry out a succession of events that are being related. These words are known as sequence connectors. When is used like a connector in phrases, and it is used to talk about a specific time or moment. For example, I was reading when my pet came to my room. I was going to Rome when it started to rain. They were going to Europe when this pandemic ended. First, this word helps you connect your ideas and clarify which actions comes first. They make your discourse easier to understand. For example, to make a cake, first put 2 cups of flour. First of all, I'll finish my homework. My first girlfriend was in elementary school. The then connector. If you want to express an action that was performed, is performed, or will be executed after an event, this connector is a good ally. For example, I call my mother and then I charge my cell phone. If I get this bicycle now, then I'll be broken next month. After. This connector is useful for expressing an action that is performed after a previous action has completed. For example, I call my mother after I charge my cell phone. I like more the after party than the wedding. Later. This will help you to express that an action will take place at some point in the future, and also to express actions that happen shortly after a certain event. For example, I have a lot of homework to do, but I will do it later. I'll go out with my friends and later to the cinema. After a while. This connector is useful to express an action that is performed after a short period of time or a moment. It means a while. For example, after a while I'll do my homework. After a while I'll go out with my girlfriend. After that. This connector is useful for expressing an action that is performed immediately after a previous action has completed. For example, I do my homework after that you do yours. I'll go out with my friends after that I eat pizza. Finally, at the end. These connectors are used to describe the outcome of an event. For example, finally I finished to do my homework. At the end, I found my backpack. Before. It is used as a subordinated conjunction. For example, before he left, he gave everyone a present. We should stop shopping now before we spend all our money. Now you know how to use some connectors. Go on. Conjunctions are used in a similar way. The following words are conjunctions: and, or, but, so, because. Let's see how we can join words, phrases, or even sentences using conjunctions. The conjunction and is used to connect similar ideas. I want to eat apples. I want to eat bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. The conjunction or is used to choose among two things. Do you want ice cream? Do you want cake? Do you want ice cream or cake? We use the conjunction but when we want to show an idea that contrasts with another, that is different or opposite. The movie was good. The movie was too long. The movie was good, but it was too long. We use so to explain the result of an event or action. She finished her work. She had more time to play. She finished her work, so she had more time to play. The conjunction because is used to express the reason for something, the cause of an effect. I did not go to the party. It was raining. I did not go to the party because it was raining. It is used as subordinating conjunction. It is used with a duration of time, usually with a continuous action. They met while they were in the college. He had sprained his ankle while he was playing tennis. Let's summarize this lesson. Sequence connectors and conjunctions are words that join or connect words, phrases, or sentences together. Don't forget to use a comma after most of the sequence connectors. The sequence connectors we review in these lessons were when, first, then, after, later, after a while, after that, finally, at the end, and before. And the conjunctions were and, or, but, so, because, while. Now that you've seen how sequence connectors and conjunctions work, try using them to make your speaking and writing smoother, clearer, and more connected. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel, and the more powerful your communication will become. Thank you. As you saw in the presentation, these words are similar in the function. They are distinguished between connectors and conjunctions, but in the practice, they are the same function. To join phrases, words, or sentences. Let's put this in practice doing our Kahoot. Okay, the pin for the Kahoot is 110094 or scan the QR code, please. Thank you, Daniel. Adamari, Carlos, Emily, thanks a lot. Okay, thank you, all of you. Okay. Okay, no one else? Let's start then with our Kahoot. Okay, a word that connects words, phrases, or clauses. That is a definition for a conjunction. Well done. Correct. The conjunction is but because we are contrasting two activities. Congrats. The sentence, the correct sentence is he likes to play soccer and basketball. The conjunction is and. Again, we are contrasting two activities using the conjunction although. Although it was late, she decided to go out. We are contrasting two ideas. Yes, in these questions, we are giving options. That's why would you like tea or coffee is the correct answer. We use the conjunction or. Right. The main function of the conjunction because is to show cause and effect. Okay, the correct sentence is I went to the store for I needed milk. For is synonyms of because. That's right. So is the conjunction in this sentence. Okay, what is the function of the conjunction while? To show contrast. Yes, you're right. The conjunction in this sentence is before. Yes, since is used to indicate time. Okay, here we have a different conjunction because we have two words for it, either and or, and you identify it correctly. Either or is the conjunction in this sentence. Okay, the correct conjunction to complete this sentence is but. I called Tom, but he didn't answer. Right. Yes, I'm tired because I went to bed very late. The correct conjunction is because. Well done. It was very late, so we took a taxi. You identified the conjunction correctly. Congrats. Un micrófono está abierto, por favor, ciérrenlo. Diego. You can go by bus or by train. The correct conjunction is or. Susan got into the car and left. Okay? The correct conjunction is and. Yes, because is the correct conjunction to complete this sentence. Your mother called you because she was worried. Congratulations! The correct conjunction for this sentence is or. Would you like to do it now or later? Later. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Congrats again. The correct conjunction is but. She can sing, but she can't dance. Congrats. I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. Congrats! I have one sister and two brothers. Okay, later is the correct conjunction. She brought the kitten home and fed it. Later, she gave it a bath. There are many things we have to do. First, we have to clean this room. Mrs. Rag said, well done. First is the conjunction. Yes, we use first again to complete this sentence. First, I did my homework, then I play games on the computer. John drank his milk first and then. Finally, I was so tired of keeping this secret, so you finally told them the truth. Finally is the correct answer. Okay, excellent. Later. I will call you later. I am busy now. I ran to my room and gladly opened my gifts. I was so happy before she made me cry. We worked hard with my classmates on this project, and at the end, the teacher applauded us. I got out of bed and brushed my teeth. If you want to pass your exams, you must study very hard first. David woke up late and then he was late for work. Michael finally finished the project last week. Excellent, congrats. When you cook vegetables, you should wash them first. Congrats. Jill was ill for a week before. She finally went to the doctor. Tom and Sarah travel a lot. They don't know where to go next. Your answer is excellent. When she finished school, she got a job as a lab cleaner. Excellent. Congrats. After he read the news, he went home. Okay, on this Kahoot, Berenice Montes is on the first place, Yasmin Lara is on the second place, and Alison Lu is on the third place. Congrats, all of you. Can you give me your opinion, please, about the Kahoot? Okay, thank you so much for your participation. I don't know if you have any question, comment, or doubt. No. Nada más recordarles que estamos en la unidad 2 y hay que subir el portafolio de evidencias nada más al foro de la unidad, perdón. Y yo espero que a finales de la semana que viene, a principios de octubre, ya esté habilitado el examen para que lo puedan realizar. ¿Ok? Thank you so much for your time and your attendance to this class. See you next Saturday. Bye bye.
Bye, profe.
Bye.
Hasta luego, que tenga buen día.
Hasta luego, gracias. Yael, deseas. Ok.
Disculpe, profe,
Sí, dime.
¿el examen cuándo dijo que lo van a habilitar?
Ahorita a finales de septiembre.
Ok,
Acuérdate que la fecha límite que tenemos para resolverlo es el 7 de
el
octubre.
7. Ajá.
Entonces, yo ahorita a finales de septiembre mando una petición a ver si ya no lo pueden abrir para que nos den un plazo de una semana para poderlo realizar.
Ah, ok, sí,
Recuer-
muchas gracias.
Recuerda que no se contesta ni writing ni speaking.
Ok.
O sea, va a estar ahí en el examen, va a estar writing y va a estar speaking, pero no
Ujú.
las contestamos, por favor.
Ok.
¿Sí?
Muchas gracias.
¿De qué?
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.